my condolences for what you're going through today. But I wanted to let you know that both the Larkins and myself, we're here to help you transition through this difficult time. As a funeral director mentioned to you, my name is Vicki Sharples, and I've been helping families for the past 18 years. I do a couple of things here at the mortuary. I am a pre-arrangement consultant, which means that I help people talk about and make some important decisions before a death happens. And I'm also an aftercare specialist, which means I help families take care of some things after a death happens. Make sure that they have the right resources and tools and information that they'll be needing to help them transition through this tender time in their life. The Larkins like us to have a record of everybody that was in their arrangement room. If they have questions about something, or the funeral director needs to confirm something or talk to you about the obituary or whatever, we'll have information. Also, we like to be able to email a copy of the obituary over to you. Okay? And also, I do like to follow up with a sympathy card to everybody. And I know you probably have some relatives that are not able to be present right now that would like to also receive this information, the obituary and that. So if you could put their names in there also, that would be really good.
Yeah, that's great.
Because we want to make sure that everybody has the information that's so important for them, okay? Here you go, Karen. And if you could just put in your name, address, phone number, and your email address.
Okay.
And here's yours here, and then Steve, okay? And then
I'll
anybody
go
who's...
ahead and,
Is that
yeah,
okay?
yeah. I'll go
Thank
ahead
you.
and put in Fred and Michelle's.
Okay, perfect.
That would be
That'd
great. Okay. Steve and Karen, I also have a packet of information that I'd like to give to you. Okay, and inside, I really do think this is so important. It's called the Mourner's Bill of Rights. Everybody's grief is different, and you have the right to mourn at your own pace. And Dr. Ellen Wolfeld has helped the Larkins by allowing us to give this to families that we are serving. It talks about some of the things that you might be experiencing right now, and that you should know that these things are part of the grief process. And I also would like to leave some extra copies for other family members that aren't able to be here today. I'll also be the person that will be helping you with the final date engraving on the headstone, making sure it gets to the monument shop and the date gets engraved and then reset. And I'll call you when that has been completed so that you'll be able to know that that's done. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Great,
Okay.
great.
I also have, from me, I'd like to be able to give you a hanky that you can use the day of service.
Thank you.
And also some forget-me-not flower seeds that you can plant in memory of Martin. I realize that this is a tender time of year to have experienced a loss during the Christmas holidays. So I have for you some information on grief during this time of year, and it's coping with grief during the holidays. And I want to leave those for you. Okay. And if any time you have any questions or want to know about grief, you should give me a call. My contact information is here. I will also be contacting you after the funerals is over, and during the coming year we have some grief support classes and some special events that the Larkins hold at our facilities that help families transition through grief. We want you to understand that our relationship with you doesn't end after the funeral is over. We're here to help you.
Well, that's great,
Okay.
thank you.
I also have one of the most important parts of my visit is the aftercare guide. And this aftercare guide will help you settle the affairs of your dad, Martin. Has a valuable checklist in here. It'll make sure that you go through that and you can how to contact Social Security, if he is a veteran, we can talk about those things. Also, we'll give you the information in this book.
Yeah, that's very helpful. Thank you.
And I can also have for you, which a lot of families like, is our personal wishes organizer, which I'll bring out to each member of your family, and that will help you record some information that you want to have available to your children when something happens to you.
No, that's great. Yeah,
That'll be very helpful. So what I'll do is I'll give you a call after the day after the funeral, and we can talk about a time that would work for you.
Great.
Okay.
Right.
All right. My heart goes out to you both.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.